Hello to all my fellow evil little critters out there. This is the Black Lily, aka the Flower of Evil, aka the disgusting apostate. Normally, I'd like to talk about things that I've gone through myself just so I can put a little bit more awareness out there. But I think a lot of others will agree that some teachers are seriously failing at their jobs. I'm wondering how many can actually agree with me that your job and your personal life should not ever in any way intersect. I mean, unless something really tragic happens, let's say a death in the family, then life and work should never ever intersect in any way. It's true that this is the way to make money, and unfortunately, it sucks. But straight to the point. Leave the kids alone. What do I mean by that? Let me see. Plain and simple. I'm gonna get so much flack for this. Teachers, do not ever teach anybody under the age of 13 about sex. Please. That is gross. It's funny how I actually sounded like a little kid there. It's so gross. Ew, kissing. Ah, yuck. Seriously, these are elementary school teachers that are popping up in the news that are coming out to their students who haven't even lost all of their baby teeth, or in some cases, still have all of their baby teeth. Seriously, telling a kid, telling a kid that they should not hate people just because of the way they think, that's one thing. Teaching a kid that they're something else, telling a kid that they need to be thinking about sex, that they need to be thinking about who they want to be in the future, that they need to be thinking about this stuff. No! It's plain ridiculous. This is nonsense. You're telling me you want to come out to a group of tiny humans that still love toilet humor, hate homework, obviously, that are just thinking about, I wonder what movie is coming out. Am I going to get the latest Pokemon card? I wonder if that bully is going to meet me on the playground. These are all things that elementary kids are obviously thinking about. Hopefully. Not about, gee, oh my gosh, she's so fine. Or, oh my gosh, is this even who I'm supposed to be? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Tell me, what am I going to do? No. Just stop. Stop. Leave these babies alone. You're telling a group of humans who are obviously, most likely, still eating their boogers. You're coming out to children who prepubescent, do not know, are barely discovering their own bodies. And yet you're trying to come out to them, teach them about sexuality? No. No, thank you. Get out of here. Paddle yourself to the middle of the Atlantic and chum the water, please, around a tiny raft. No. This, we can agree. teaching a child that is under the age of 18, hopefully we can agree that teaching a child under the age of 18 about sex, about sexuality, is wrong. Should they know that nobody should touch their no-no parts? Yes, we should definitely teach them that. Should we teach them that nobody should tell them to do something that they do not want to do that they know is wrong? Yes, we should teach them that. Should we teach them that their privates are this and that, or that they should look at their privates and ask themselves, is this really supposed to be there? No! Wrong! Wrong on all counts. Hell no. These are kids that are most likely thinking about farts, toilet humor. Are they still going to get to be friends when they graduate to the next grade? Most likely thinking, ugh, my gosh, would I have so much homework? Why would you do all this homework? When it's actually only one page of just a simple reading passage. But they're actually thinking, I want to play video games. These are tiny human beings that want candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Most likely sitting in the back of the class, sneaking boogers into their mouths. Wondering if the new episode of Moon Knight has come out. I wonder what I'm going to do for my birthday. Wondering, oh gee, I really, really hope I get that new video game. Please, 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 let me get that new video game. This is what they're thinking about. They should be thinking about this stuff. Why? Because they're kids. Their only jobs are to grow, to, was it? Oh yeah. Their only jobs are to grow. Their only jobs are to learn, to absorb all of that good knowledge. Their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s. Not the ABCs that say, not the certain ABCs that are out there saying, you need to do this. Oh, if you don't like me, you're obviously homophobic. No. Keep out. Seriously, keep out. Should they be taught that they should accept people for who they are? Yes, they should. But I say any teacher who thinks that they should tell a child that they should look down and ask themselves, should that really be there? No. I say that's sexual harassment. I say it is wrong. Honestly, it really should be wrong. It should be considered sexual harassment. Why? These kids should not be thinking about that. They shouldn't be thinking about boyfriends and girlfriends. No, seriously, if they're still in school under 13, they really shouldn't be thinking about boyfriends or girlfriends. They're probably thinking about what they saw on South Park or laughing about what they saw on American Dad. Why? Why are we letting people push such ridiculous nonsense that they have no business teaching children under the age of 13? No. It shouldn't be taught under the age of 18 whatsoever. All they need to be learning when they're in school. What should they be learning? Oh, I don't know. Whatever the job description told them it would be about. How about teachers? Only some are seriously failing at their jobs. What happens? Oh, let me see. Shouldn't that jobs come with a job description? What are you going to be teaching? Okay, you're going to be teaching numbers, you're going to be teaching calculus, you're going to be teaching this, you're going to be teaching that. Anywhere inside the small print, was there any small print anywhere that said it is okay to teach them about sex? Health class? You're teaching what happens when their bodies change. It's completely natural. They're getting hair in places they don't want it to be. Things are happening. And for girls, oh crap. Hide. Ugh. For boys, they're getting hair in places they don't want them. Actually, for both. For all children, of course, they're getting hair in places they don't want them. Their body is changing. Yes, they should be taught this, either by their parents or if they're given permission, the school can teach them. These are things that are natural. They should not be thinking about banging whoever before the age of 18. Unfortunately, yeah, teenagers, it's gonna happen. Teenagers. I'm pretty sure you were once too, unless you're a child, which, why the heck are you listening to my video if you are a child? Why? Please get off. But seriously, adults, why? Why? And to any of those in the JW community, isn't this exactly how people were getting treated inside of the cult? Is this not exactly how we were treated inside of the cult? You need to do this, or else we hate you. You need to follow these rules, or we hate you. You need to do this, or we're going to do something very terrible. Or the man upstairs, the so called man upstairs, is going to do something terrible. Is that not how we were treated? Is that not cult mentality? Seriously, is this not cult mentality? When somebody's saying, you need to think like this, you need to do this, you need to follow the rules, to follow our special rules, and be part of our group. Otherwise, we're going to hate you, and we're going to do things to you. We're going to harass you as much as we can until you turn around and change and actually do what we are telling you to do. Isn't that the most wrong you've ever heard of? And being in a place that's supposed to be land of the free, home of the brave? Sorry to get all patriotic, but if that statement is true, shouldn't we be free to make our own decisions? Shouldn't we be free to love who we love? Over the age of 18? Shouldn't we be free to come up with our own ideas? Shouldn't we be free to express ourselves freely? Fully clothed and not hurting anybody else, not causing any kind of bodily damage or mental damage to anybody else. Shouldn't we be brave enough to stand up to tyranny? Shouldn't we be brave enough to actually point out the wrongs and try to make them right? Shouldn't we be? If we actually are free, why aren't we free to just be left alone? Why aren't we free to say, leave us alone, leave our children alone? Do not do this. I do not give you permission to do this to my child. Why shouldn't we be free to say that? And have it respected? If we want the world to change, change has to start with the one that actually wants to change. Change can't happen if you're silent. Change, if you want it, has to start with you.